After months of teasers, Honda finally revealed the 2023 Honda Civic Type R in Los Angeles in late July. For a long time, Americans were banned from purchasing the Civic Type R, but this time Honda made a statement by showing it off on American soil with IndyCar driver Colton Herta behind the wheel. One thing, or rather, a few things, Honda didn't initially reveal: the mightiest Civic's power figures and other mechanical details. A little over a month, and plenty of speculation, later, Honda has dropped those specifics, which you can read about in more detail here. At long last, here is the complete picture of the 2023 Honda Civic Type R, which joins the Sci and Sport models in the Civic's lineup and stands as the pinnacle of performance in Honda's portfolio. At the Civic Type R's flashy reveal, Honda withheld power and torque figures for the hot hatchback's turbocharged engine, saying only that it would have more power than the previous generation model. The old Type R made 306 horsepower and 295 pound-foot of torque from its 2.0-litre turbo i4 engine. An enhanced version of that same K20C1 engine lives under the new Type RS hood, where its new turbocharger and exhaust routing, plus an increased air intake flow rate, push the four-cylinders output to 315 horsepower at 6,500 RPM and 310 pound-foot of torque at 2,600 RPM. That peak is spread all the way over the tach to 4,000 RPM, too. As Honda points out, these figures not only make the Civic Type R its most powerful model sold in America, it also delivers a stratospheric 157.8 horsepower per liter of displacement, up from the old Type RS 153.3. The engine breathes through a new active exhaust valve, which can either muffle or uncork the furious four-cylinder sound at higher RPM depending on the drive mode and driver preferences. A bigger cooling fan keeps engine temps in check, and the grille between the Civic's slim new headlights shovels a lot more air into and over the Turbo 4. Honda backs up the revised engine with a lighter flywheel and a retuned rev-matching function for the 6-speed manual transmission. Already sweet to shift, the manual also receives a stiffer shift lever and an optimized shift gate pattern, two things we didn't realize the Type RS excellent transmission needed, but welcome nonetheless. As before, a limited slip front differential is standard. Honda says the new Type R will be rewarding and addictive to drive. With an enhanced suspension system and steering performance, we're told the driving feel is direct and engaging, though we'll have to wait until this fall to try it ourselves. But with more power, a new, lightweight chassis, more body rigidity and improved high-speed stability, it sounds like the Type R has everything to deliver a thrilling experience behind the wheel. Just as important, Honda made sure the Type R would stop confidently. The 19-inch wheels are wrapped with Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires 20 mm wider than the previous model's rubber, which should provide sharp grip on the corners and under hard acceleration and stopping. Also helpful, the front and rear track widths swell by 1 inch and 0.75 inch, which in conjunction with the 11th generation Civic's 1.4-inch longer wheelbase should enhance overall stability and handling. Those big, red Brembo calipers up front squeezing two-piece rotors will make sure the Type R brakes properly, and Honda's fiddling with the bodywork has resulted in better brake cooling, while a massaged brake booster improves pedal feel. With its compact, hatchback body, loads of power and handling hardware, the Type R stands out in the segment. This time, however, it will have more competition. Newcomers such as the Toyota GR Corolla and Hyundai Elantra N have gotten the enthusiasts' attention, and the Volkswagen Golf R is back for a new generation. While the GR Corolla and Golf R get all-wheel drive traction, the Civic Type R and Elantra N are front drive only. But the Honda will continue to stand out with its power numbers. The Elantra N makes 276 horsepower and the GR Corolla pumps 300 horsepower. The Golf R, with its 315 horsepower, sees its station as the most powerful of the group, taken over by the Civic, which beats its 295 pound-foot of torque. Mature exterior. Despite the 11th generation Civic gaining a more mature styling, the Civic Type R does a good job distinguishing itself from the rest of the lineup. While the entire Civic lineup lost its race boy design, the new model will be more appealing to those who thought the previous design was too wild. The new Type R is 0.8 inch longer, 0.6 inch wider, and 0.5 inch lower than the outgoing model, and every aerodynamic element is there for a reason. From the front, the honeycomb grille in the lower fascia gives the Type R a distinctive look, and sporty elements on the fascia stand out. Other dynamic cues include air vents on the hood and behind the front wheels. If that's not enough to differentiate it from the rest, the red Honda logo and Type R badge on the grille pop out. Honda says all bodywork forward of the A-pillar is unique to the Type R, and the pumped-out fenders in particular stand out. From the profile, the side skirts help redirect the wind for better aerodynamics. Unlike any other Civic, the second half of the rear doors expand outward to give the Type R more hips. The rear continues to be the best angle, with a massive wing that's hard to miss and a redesigned rear diffuser that houses the signature 3-round exhaust system. There will be 5 different colors available: Rally Red, Racing Blue Pearl, Crystal Black Pearl, Sonic Gray Pearl, and Historic Championship White. The latter is exclusive for Type R and one that's famous among Honda enthusiasts. A familiar interior. The red bucket seats and red carpet, 2 signature elements for the Type R, are back. Comfortable and supportive, the suede-like seats should be able to keep the driver and front passenger tight when the driving experience gets intensive. A numbered Type R badge is now placed on the passenger's dash. The R Plus driving mode will show exclusive graphics with engine RPMs, indicator lights and gear position indicator displayed at the top, while the bottom display will have other information selected by the driver. A stopwatch to record lap times and the ability to share driving videos is also incorporated in the infotainment system. For those who like to set up their own drive modes, a new individual setting offers a customizable option. Comfort and Sport modes return. The Honda Log R data logging functionality exclusive to the Type R also returns, but no longer needs backed up by a related smartphone app, meaning it can be run via a new in-car menu. It allows drivers to record a variety of performance parameters in real time when driving on the track or other closed courses. The rest of the cabin will be familiar to Civic drivers. A honeycomb mesh grille expands across the dashboard and houses the air vents. The VAC controls are backlit for a premium look, and the digital instrument cluster is standard. Like the top-trim Civic hatchback, the Type R comes with a 9.0-inch touchscreen with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, as well as 3 USB ports. Is the 2023 Honda Civic Type R worth it? We'll have to wait a little longer to find out how the Type R drives, but from what we've seen so far it looks like Honda's promise of delivering a thrilling driving experience might be fulfilled. The 2023 Honda Civic Type R will be on sale this fall, and even though Honda didn't mention pricing, we don't expect it to increase too much from the current generation, which starts at $38,910. This story was originally published July 20, 2022, and has since been updated to reflect new details, including the Civic Type R's official power figures.